So in this section, we will see how to convert a hexadecimal number into decimal using whole numbers as well as floating point numbers. So let's move ahead. So now we will see how to convert a hexadecimal number into decimal using whole numbers as well as floating point numbers. So first of all, we will see how to convert a whole number into decimal number. So we are given with the whole number 13a, and once again, while moving away from the decimal point, we will multiply the digits with powers of 16 starting from 0 till onwards. Alright, so we will take the number a and multiply it with 16 raised to power 0. And remember, in hexadecimal, a is equal to 10. Next, we will take the digit 3 and multiply it with 16 raised to power 1. So again, the powers are increasing starting from 0 and increasing by 1 while moving towards left. So we will multiply 3 with 16 raised to power 1. Next, we will take the digit 1 and multiply it with 16 raised to power 2. So can you tell me why are we using the number 16? Because we are using the number 16 because hexadecimal has the base 16 and we have to convert a hexadecimal number into decimal. So we are using the number 16. Alright, so once we did that, we will add them all together. So now we can see that 16 raised to power 0 is equal to 1 and 1 into 10 makes 10. Next we have 16 raised to power 1 is equal to 16 and 16 into 3 is equal to 48. Next we have 16 raised to power 2 is equal to 256 and 256 into 1 is equal to 256. And once we add them all together, we get the final answer 314. So now we can say that the number 13a in hexadecimal is equal to 314 in decimal. So now we will see how to solve the fractional part. In this question, we are given with the number 0.B8. As you can see here, 0.B8. And once again, while moving away from the decimal point, so in this case, we will move from left till right and we will multiply the numbers with negative power of 16 starting with 16 raised to power minus 1 and so on. So first of all, we will take the number b and multiply it with 16 raised to power minus 1. And as you know that b is equal to 11 in hexadecimal. So 11 is multiplied with 16 raised to power minus 1. Next we take the digit 8 and we multiply it with 16 raised to power minus 2. Right? As we are moving away from the decimal point, so initially the power was minus 1 and now it has become minus 2 here. So then we will add both the values. Alright? So here the value is 11 by 16 and here the value is 8 divided by 256. So after adding them all together, we get the final number 0.71875. So now we can say that the floating number 0.B8 in hexadecimal is equal to 0.71875 in decimal. So now let's look at question number 3, in which we are given with the number 13a.B8 in hexadecimal and we have to convert it into decimal. So what we will do, we will combine question number 1 and question number 2, right? So we will solve 13a using this procedure and we will solve 0.B8 using this procedure. So as we have already calculated the values, so we will combine this answer with this answer. So now we can say that the final answer is 314 comes here, 314, and 0.71875 comes here. So now they are combined to get one answer and we can say that the number 13a.B8 in hexadecimal is equal to 314.71875 in decimal. So this is how we can convert hexadecimal into decimal using whole number and a fractional number that does not have a whole part. And also we saw how to solve a number that has a whole part as well as a fractional part. And once again I repeat that we solved the whole part using this procedure and the fractional part using this procedure, and then we combine this answer and this answer to get the final answer.